Hello, Michigan graduates. It's David Burson here. Just want to pass along a huge congratulations.
Class of 2020, congratulations.
All your hard work is paid off, and you are now a graduate of the University of Michigan.
Congratulations, and a special congratulations to those of you who suffered through my class. It was my honor and privilege to work with you.
Congratulations, seniors, you've done it!
Congrats, 2020.
To all the AES and MBS grads, it was an honor to be able to instruct you.
Congratulations to the School of Kinesiology class of 2020.
Hello, graduates of 2020. This is Dr. Jay Baston, and I'm sending you my sincere congratulations on your impressive accomplishments as a graduate of the University of Michigan.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I know you'll go on to great things.
It's been an honor teaching you over the last several years.
Well done, everybody, for graduating from the University of Michigan, especially if you took one of my classes, because let's face it, it was tough.
I wanted to take a minute to say how much I've really enjoyed getting to know you, and how much I appreciate your curiosity, your energy, your thoughtfulness, and most importantly, your sense of humor, especially at those 8:30 a.m. classes.
Hi, I want to say congratulations to all of the students graduating from the School of Kinesiology, with a special shout out to the Masters and the PhD students.
This is Carl Hagelin from the Washington Capitals. I just want to reach out and congratulate you guys on graduating from the University of Michigan. That's a dream for many, but obviously that's reality for you guys.
Hi graduates, Tracy Wolfson here from CBS Sports, but more importantly, class of 1997.
Hey guys, my name is Jordan Kovacs. I am a School of Kinesiology alum, former Michigan football player, and currently a coach for the Cincinnati Bengals. I just wanted to shoot you guys a quick message to say congratulations on graduation.
Hi, I'm Mike Stack, 2004 Kines alum and part-time instructor teaching AES 315. Wanted to wish all of our graduates a huge congratulations.
Hey, what's going on? This is Duncan Robinson, 2018 graduate from the School of Kinesiology. First and foremost, congratulations on an incredible accomplishment.
This is Maurice Hurst, former Wolverine and current defensive tackle for the Las Vegas Raiders. I just want to congratulate you all on graduating.
I'm sorry we don't get to celebrate you in person this spring, but know that we're thinking about you, and you should be really proud of this accomplishment.
Kinesiology class of 2020. Congratulations on your graduation. Even in these unusual times, you should be very proud of the achievement of such a significant life milestone.
The situation we find ourselves in now was not even imaginable in mid-March. I know this isn't how you envisioned your final semester at Michigan. You should be taking your grad photos in the Law Quad, reminiscing with your friends at Dominic's, and walking through the Ingalls Mall fountain towards Rackham. Despite all of this, you have achieved something remarkable, and you are graduating from the best public university in the country.
Hi, this is Sandy Montag. I realize these have been challenging times for everyone in the country, but especially for you guys that are graduating the great University of Michigan.
The unprecedented finish to our in-person academic activities is not just disappointing, it's heartbreaking when I think about how your Michigan student experience is ending. Please know that although we cannot celebrate your accomplishments together at this point in time, you're in our thoughts and will not only receive the support and encouragement that all of our graduates receive, you will be remembered for your ability to overcome great challenges as you continue your journey as a leader in BEST.
Well, this isn't the way that we intended to send you off. I miss you, and I'm really looking forward to the day that we can be together again and celebrate you in person, in the same room, properly, and that will happen. And until then,
I wish you all the best in the future. Happy days ahead.
So I'm sending you all a great big virtual hug.
Although we can't be together to celebrate, I hope you take a moment to reflect on your accomplishment. Know that we are proud of you, and we can't wait to see the great things you'll do in the future.
Sorry that you guys could not walk, and it's a really tough time that we're going through right now.
But just know that we're all proud of the work that you've done. Look forward to you entering the workforce.
We are in unprecedented times and challenges. We need you now more than ever. And you have received the education and experience to prepare you to make our industry even better than it already is.
The world needs sport, and sport needs leaders like you.
And you know, when companies start hiring after this, they're going to be looking for leaders. They're going to be looking for winners. They're going to be looking for champions. And that's where you guys are. That is the Michigan difference.
I have no doubt that you will work hard, find the right opportunity, and be super successful.
You are fully capable. You deserve to be in these new professional spaces.
It has been incredibly rewarding to watch you all succeed in your professional and pre-professional endeavors.
I know this isn't exactly the graduation you initially envisioned, but you are about to enter a world overflowing with many, many, many Michigan alumni and fans, and we all have each other's backs.
I am proud of you. I hope you are proud of yourselves, and I know that you will go on to do amazing things no matter what the world throws at you, because you really are the leaders and best. I know this because of the hard work, passion, intelligence, and teamwork that you displayed to get to this point.
Don't think for a minute the fact that you aren't celebrating in the big house takes one thing away from this degree. You all are amazing, and I know you're going to rock this world.
You guys have accomplished so much already, and there's so much ahead of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I hope this amazing accomplishment is bringing some joy to your life right now. I want to wish you continued success and happiness as you embark upon this new chapter in your life.
We're super proud of you from the marketing department, and I can't wait to share your stories and see what you guys do in the future.
Know that as a faculty, we are very proud of you and look forward to staying connected. Welcome to the Michigan alumni family.
I am really sorry that you guys won't be able to finish your sport management careers at Michigan, at least your student careers, the way you expected to. But that's okay. You're still part of the most amazing, incredible sports business network on the planet.
Soon we will be back outside, back at sporting events, and I'm looking forward to welcome you into the sports world where we can all connect.
Do not let at all what is happening in the world right now take away from what you have accomplished. You have graduated from the best university in America, gained tons of knowledge, and made lasting memories and friendships.
Carrie and I met freshman year going in blind as roommates in South Quad Huber House and have built a lifetime friendship ever since. We are proof that Michigan bonds stand the test of time.
So best of luck, and may you go through it all with your Michigan squad for the next 20 years and beyond.
You've made lifetime friendships, engaged in internships, sought out leadership roles, and taken classes from some of the brightest and best professors in our country.
You will be remembered by the faculty and staff of the School of Kinesiology as a truly special class.
It has been my pleasure to work with you as your Associate Dean, as a faculty member, and for some of you, your instructor in MVS 219.
Congratulations to all my graduating seniors. Love you guys, really gonna miss you.
Big congratulations to all of our students that are graduating this year. You should be very proud of this achievement.
I want to congratulate all of our students who are graduating this year from the School of Kinesiology.
Your education at the University of Michigan has prepared you for anything. Know that if you need assistance, there is a large group of Michigan alumni ready to help. Don't be afraid to ask.
We are here for you today, tomorrow, and forever.
On behalf of the Kinesiology Alumni Society Board, it is my honor to welcome you to the University of Michigan alumni family. You are now elite members of a 525,000 person alumni network, one of the largest and strongest in the world.
We're excited to have you join us on the alumni side of your Michigan experience.
Congrats, class of 2020. We're so proud of you and can't wait to see what great things you go and do in the future.
You're awesome! Congrats, class of 2020!
Congratulations to all of our graduating seniors and graduate students. We'll miss seeing you at OUSA, and we wish you the best of luck in the future.
Carlton Banks and I want to wish you congratulations on your graduation. Thanks for sharing your undergrad experience with us.
Congratulations, School of Kinesiology class of 2020.
I am so proud of all of you making this journey with great passion for learning. Go out there, explore the new world, and be the best network in sports.
You are more prepared than ever to take this next step in life.
And of course, good luck with everything moving forward. You're more than prepared.
We're all leaders in best. You guys are leaders in best. Don't ever forget that.
I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
We look forward to seeing all of the wonderful things that you accomplish in the years to come.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. We cannot wait to see what you do in your next adventures.
But for now, know that you are in my heart. I already miss you, and I thank you for the privilege of being part of your journey at Michigan. Today, you are now part of the chain that is the greatest network in sports.
Go out in the world and change lives and make the world a better place.
I can't wait to hear about all of the amazing things that you do as kinesiology alumni.
So stay curious, be humble, think bold.
I know you'll be the leaders, innovators, and world changers of the future.
I know you'll all do great things.
Best wishes on your future endeavors, and congrats again.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Best of luck. Congratulations. We're all in this together.
So go forth, do great things.
Go out and grab the world and control your destiny.
Congratulations, class of 2020. For today, goodbye. For tomorrow, good luck.
I urge you to take the skills you've learned here and use them to help others, whether that's in a healthcare facility, sport organization, or nonprofit. Congratulations, class of 2020. Forever go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
And go blue.
Let's go blue!
Go blue.
Forever go blue.
Go blue, now and forever.
Go blue.
Go blue!
Go blue.
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 From one Michigan alum to another, forever go blue.
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 Stay in touch and go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue!
Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
And as always, go blue.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 School of Kinesiology Commencement Ceremony. I'm Tom Templin, Associate Dean for Faculty and Undergraduate Affairs, and I have the privilege of being your host today. I know that your final semester last year at Michigan was a challenging one. 13 months ago, we were hopeful that COVID-19 would be a short blip in our lives and we'd be back to normal in no time. Although a year has passed since your official graduation day, I'm glad that we were able to celebrate your time at Michigan and this significant milestone in your lives. It was so nice to see many of you and meet your parents at our virtual pre-commencement reception. Our faculty and staff are all very proud of you and what you've accomplished during this stressful moment in history. But I remain optimistic that the light is at the end of the tunnel. With the ramp up of the COVID-19 vaccinations, the coming months are looking brighter to all of us. You have already embarked on your exciting adventure. We trust that the hard work, perseverance, and flexibility that you demonstrated during your time on campus and during the pandemic have served you well, both now and into the future. So we're excited to have a very special commencement speaker, Coach John Beilein, whose skills and character as a teacher, a leader, and basketball coach are unmatched. Coach Beilein, thank you for joining us on this special occasion. This will be a ceremony filled with smiles, laughter, and tears, and reminders of how far you have come since your first days on campus. You've had research opportunities, internships, study abroad experiences, clinical rotations, group assignments, and other intellectually challenging projects that have added to your academic portfolio. You have enjoyed great social, cultural, and athletic events, including some Final Four appearances and championships. And most importantly, you have made friendships that you will cherish forever. This afternoon is about bittersweet endings and exciting new beginnings. You distinguish yourselves in a population of high-achieving students who have worked hard and accomplished a great deal. Today, your family, friends, and the faculty and staff of the School of Kinesiology celebrate you. And now, Alexa Doria, a graduating movement science student, will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
That was wonderful. Thank you, Alexa. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lori Plott-Snyder, the Dean of the School of Kinesiology. Dr. Plott-Snyder became the leader of our school in July 2016 after a very successful tenure as a professor at Syracuse University, followed by a distinguished career as a leading science and exercise physiology at the NASA Johnson Space Center in Houston. Dean Plott-Snyder, on behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I thank you for your leadership over the past 5 years. Please welcome Dean Lori Plott-Snyder.
Thank you, Dr. Templin. As Dean of the School of Kinesiology, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you to this celebration of our 2020 graduates. You continue to be an important part of what makes our school so amazing. You helped us achieve our significant upward trajectory in education and research. We have received the largest number of freshman applications to date in the history of our school, and it's getting more competitive. Fewer than 20% of our applicants will be accepted for the coming fall semester. One of the reasons the demand to enter our school is increasing is because the opportunities in applied exercise science, athletic training, movement science, and sport management are rapidly growing. Michigan kinesiology graduates in all of our majors and degrees are valued, sought after, and respected. All of us watching today know that Michigan kinesiology students are energetic and effective leaders. They manage every aspect of our 16 student groups. They win a host of awards from our school, the university, and national organizations. Many of our students are international travelers gaining significant global experience to enrich their education. They conduct and publish research and work as teaching assistants in a wide range of kinesiology classes. Our students compete on athletic and academic teams, excel in independent study opportunities, and intern with sports organizations, companies, hospitals, clinics, and schools. They're active, motivated, and very busy. The students of the class of 2020 left kinesiology with grit and determination as they began the next phase of their lives. Many of our movement science graduates pursued advanced degrees in physical therapy, occupational therapy, medicine, or public health. Others began their careers as healthcare workers or researchers. Some of our movement science graduates entered the exciting new world of intraoperative neuromonitoring. Our athletic trainers took their conditioning and healing skills to the sidelines of high school, college, or professional sports teams. Some began graduate studies in areas like physical therapy, biomechanics, or sports science. Graduate school was also the next step for some of our applied exercise science and health and fitness majors. Others are working as health educators, community and corporate wellness providers, and athletic performance trainers, using their knowledge to build a healthier community, workplace, and world. A large percentage of our sport management graduates began climbing the ladder at sports franchises, media companies, and other corporate organizations. Others pursued advanced degrees in business, sport administration, or law. I know that each of you, graduates and your families, are as proud of your accomplishments at Michigan as we, your faculty, mentors, and advisors, are of you. As you forge ahead on your life's path, you carry our sincere congratulations and our best wishes with you. It is especially fitting that such a special graduating class benefits from the wisdom of our exceptionally accomplished commencement speaker, Coach John Beilein. With 4 decades of college basketball coaching experience, Coach Beilein is considered to be one of the best tactical basketball minds in the country. He has recorded 20-plus winning seasons on 23 occasions and has finished with a winning record in 35 seasons, placing him in the top 10 for career victories among active Division I head coaches. Coach Beilein has 20 career postseason appearances, 13 in the NCAA Division I tournament, 6 in the NIT, and 1 in the NCAA Division II tournament. In 12 seasons in Ann Arbor, he built the Wolverines into one of the nation's elite programs, taking UM to a pair of national championship game appearances in 2013 and 2018, while also becoming the winningest coach in university history. Coach Beilein is also a seasoned expert in the art of leadership and has spoken across campus about the role that resiliency plays in success. Today, he'll talk to us about using adversity and sudden change as an opportunity for growth, an incredibly timely topic for the class of 2020. Please help me welcome Coach John Beilein.
Hi, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be your graduation speaker at the incredible School of Kinesiology at the University of Michigan. It's really an honor. I'm going to keep this quick, easy. I'm even going to have some visuals for you, so this becomes one of those graduation speeches you might remember. I'm not going to go too long. I learned my lesson a long time ago with that I had a Zoom going. I must have gone too long. All of a sudden, this student puts his hand up and asks me, what's wrong with my face? And I realized I'd cut myself shaving that day. So he responded quickly, I think you should take your time shaving and cut your speech instead. So this is going to be short, it's going to be to the point, and we're going to have some fun. So the class of 2020, right, at Michigan, in the School of Kinesiology, you certainly didn't have a normal senior year. Lots of change, lots of adversity, a different, uncomfortable time in your lives. My experience tells me that this is really a gift. Let's not waste this opportunity that we have in front of us. Adversity, I grew up on a farm. Adversity is fertilizer for growth. It's what makes us strong, gives us new perspective, right, on life, and it helps us grow. That's what's huge. So as I said, I grew up on this fruit farm in Western New York, Lake Ontario. We pruned trees to get the fruit bigger and stronger. You know what? We're all getting pruned right now. Right now, every day, we're getting pruned. Let me tell you how this works. I talk with my teams about this all the time. They probably think I'm crazy, but I think they eventually get it. So here's a picture of us in March of 2020, before COVID hit and impacted our lives so much. Look at this picture as a young plant growing. Everything's great. Interaction with fellow students, professors, parents, you're dining out, sporting events, you're at the last call at Rick's Cafe. We never even heard of social distancing. Life was fabulous. Then all of a sudden, COVID hits. And this is what's happened in the last 14 months. You see this plant now, it's been pruned. It's knocked down to nothing. It's ugly. You can't see any leaves. It's got very little growth happening on it because of this adversity that's coming into our life. There's no dining. There's no Rick's Cafe. No football, basketball, athletic games. No hugs with your loved ones. No in-person classes. Plenty of sickness around our family, either to ourselves or to our loved ones. So it all seems bad, and it is. But as we're getting chopped down, we're beginning a new normal life that we'll appreciate so much more. Next picture, this is what it looks like when you do not get pruned. These are my hydrangea plants right in my yard. This is a dead hydrangea, or one that did not get pruned during the spring, and this is what it looks like in the fall. It didn't get to grow because it didn't have that adversity. It didn't have that pruning in its life. You think this is bad. Look at that plant. It's terrible, but really, it's the good part in life when you have these opportunities. When you approach adversity with this growth mindset, what can I learn? How can I grow? How can I value the things that I used to take for granted? If you do that, chances are you'll look more like this. This isn't just my gardening here. This is a beautiful hydrangea, the same one that got pruned before, that has grown beautifully. And what it did, and we must all do, it embraced change. It looked at the positives. It said, what can I learn from this experience, right? It had this growth mindset. You take that approach to adversity in your life, you're well on your way to a ton of success. I've been pruned a lot. I've lost 400 games, over 400 games. So that's a lot of pruning. But we also won well over 800 games because of that pruning. It allowed us to grow and get better. All of this prepares us for even other change. This is nothing. The sudden, right, and serious change in our life. Death, unemployment, family problems, cancer, heart disease, all kinds of things that is real in our life. It's not about wearing a mask, it's life and death. Bo Schembechler, our great football coach, had a great saying that he taught his teams back in the day. Michigan has always been a football power. In those days, they were incredible. And they embraced something called sudden change. I want you to picture this, that Tom Brady did not play for Bo Schembechler, but he's going down the field, and they're about to beat Ohio State, and that's all he's got to do is get close enough to get a field goal, and the game's over. They're up by 9 points. And he throws an interception. The whole Michigan defense at that time runs out on the field yelling, "Sudden change, sudden change." And they taught it all the time. And by you taking this growth mindset, you'll be able to experience this. So look at this picture right now. This was sudden change. 2017, many of you were either freshmen, if you're on the 5-year plan, or still in high school. And Michigan was on the bubble. We had to go win in the Big Ten tournament. We had to get there. And we had all this adversity. Winds blowing, the lights went out in Chrysler, we couldn't practice. We get on this plane thinking we're going to be winning the next day, trying to beat Illinois the next day. Unfortunately, our plane never got off the ground. After skidding 400 yards through the mud, we came to a rest. You can see it here. We couldn't even get our uniforms to make the trip the next day. But what it did do for us, right, it made us better. As soon as we got off the plane, the cheerleaders, the band are getting out the exit windows. I'm going down the slide. The staff is going down the slide. We're out. We think we're dying. But we get to a point where we can see everybody's there. I said, "Is everybody all right?" And my team shouts, "Sudden change, coach, sudden change." The next day, we made that trip to D.C. and played 4 of the greatest basketball games Michigan has ever played back to back. In fact, that started a string of 10 straight Big Ten tournament wins. It ended us where we went during that time after that day, a new perspective for all our players, then and in the future, 17-4 in win or go home games. Sweet 16, Final Four, Sweet 16. This year, Elite 8, Austin Davis was on that plane. That it's carried over. And what happens is you just get stronger. Get ready for sudden change, embrace it, right, and go after it as difficult as it may be. You are at Michigan. Next point. You're at Michigan. You're part of the leaders and the best. Don't know how many times I've said that. I teach leadership now in the School of Education. Become a leader in some way. It's just not wanted now. It's needed right now. Everyone can lead in different ways. You may not be Gerald Ford, the Michigan graduate, President of the United States. But you may be someone who is an influencer, who just by pivoting a little bit one day, just saying something about social injustice, saying something with empathy, with vulnerability, that you can change the world one person at a time as you go through this. Be that change. Now, if you're going to be a leader, leadership is not a position. Leadership is a lifestyle. If you become that leader, like so many great graduates of Michigan that are leaders, huge leaders in the world, CEOs all over the place, you have to know that you have to go to a certain standard that everybody's watching you. And if you just keep doing the next right thing with an idea of that everybody could be watching me right now, follow the spirit of rules, not try to get around a rule. What's the spirit of the rule? Your life will be so much easier than the complicated ways we make it today. When you lead, the biggest thing is lead with integrity. That's my thing. Lead with integrity. Honesty is everything. There's a quote from Shakespeare that is up on a wall in Birmingham, Michigan, and it says, "Some people are born great. Some people achieve greatness. And some people have greatness thrust upon them. But no legacy is greater than your honesty." And if you think about all those people that had achieved such great things, and a mistaken integrity and honesty has brought them down, that stay with the spirit of everything. Do the next right thing. You'll never have to worry about any of those issues. Fourth thing, I'm almost done. As you get out there and you're going to get jobs next year, you went to Michigan, you're going to get great jobs. Bloom where you're planted. Don't look out over the big picture and say, I got to get to here. I don't like my region. I don't like my boss. No, bloom where you're planted. It's so important that you do that. I went and I was a JV high school coach in football, basketball, baseball, making $7,000 a year in 1975. I thought I had it made. And I just tried to do the best I could. And somehow, a social studies teacher, somehow I became the most overpaid social studies teacher in the world just by doing the next right thing every day. Bloom where you're planted. And last advice, listen to your parents. I hope the parents are listening right now too, because you've been away from school for 4 years, 5 years right now. You're going to go home. It's a different feel. And your parents are going to seem really dumb to you because you have been out there making your own decisions. Listen, they're not always right. There's no way. They're not always right. But their experience, the probability of them being right over you, take it. Take that probability and listen to them. I told you about me making $7,000. So what did I do? My dad said, whatever you do, don't buy a foreign car. So I immediately went out and bought a foreign car for $7,000. That would be like you getting a job paid $100,000 and going to buy a $100,000 car with your first paycheck. And I had nothing but troubles with it. Wish I had listened to my dad. So this is important that you're going to get pruned now somewhere along the line. As I said, I've been pruned many, many times. It's a simple, simple quote for you as you go about this. I've talked about being pruned, growing in adversity, embracing sudden change, blooming where you're planted. All these things we've been talking about. And my quote I use all the time with my players, it's simple, but it's not easy. You have so many things coming at you. But if you just go about your day-to-day and look at these small parts, you can do anything. I've been privy to some really big phone calls in leadership where earlier back in 20, I was on a call with 2 Navy SEALs. And they were talking about how you get through Hell Week to become a Navy SEAL. And approximately, I don't know the numbers, there's 100 guys and gals trying to become Navy SEAls. And probably only 10 get there. And the Navy SEAL who made it told me, you know who doesn't get there? The ones that say, it starts Monday, it ends Friday. So the ones that don't get there is say, all I got to do is make it to Friday. They never get there. The ones that say, all I got to do is make it to lunch, then I got to make it to dinner, then I got to make it to bedtime, then I got to make it through the night, those are the ones that make it. So go, it's simple, but it's not easy. Take this life, do the next right thing every time out there. Good luck to all of you. Go Blue forever. Thank you very much.
Closure, a word we so often hear yet ever rarely truly receive. If the class of 2020 has learned anything over the past year, it's that closure comes in a variety of ways. For those who know me, they know I'm extremely methodical and like to plan my life out years in advance. So it comes to no surprise that on the first day of class in 2016, I was already thinking about walking across that stage 4 years later. But, just not shockingly, not even the girl who colored in her assignments in 30 different pen colors could predict there was going to be a global pandemic. So instead of walking across that stage or having that dinner at Big Allura with 20 people, we each have to take the moments from our time at the University of Michigan and create that closure for ourselves, which is something we all should be proud of. The diversity of the students in the School of Kinesiology is something that has always been so fascinating to me. My classmates are inquisitive, hardworking, and driven. Within sport management alone, I was able to meet people from across the world with a variety of different backgrounds, and fostering an environment where collaborative learning was a part of our everyday life was so valuable. Although COVID-19 has greatly altered many of the industries that my peers wish to enter into, I know that we'll be on the forefront of solving the crises that this pandemic has brought, and I'm so excited to tune in. We learned from day one that the impact that this school has on the world of sport management, movement science, applied exercise science, and athletic training shows no bounds. I loved when people asked me what school I was in, because I would answer the School of Kinesiology, and they would look at me puzzled and say, well, what even is kinesiology? But it always gave me the opportunity to learn more and show how proud I was to be a part of such an incredible place. I'm so excited for the entire University of Michigan to see all that this school has to offer with their brand new building in the Diag. But don't worry, I'm not bitter at all about the fact that I had to walk to the OBL in the middle of January at 7:30 at night for 4 years. I would like to thank Dr. Plaut-Snyder, Dr. Broglio, Dr. Carty, Dr. Templin, Dr. Rosentraub, and all of my professors for giving me the honor of speaking to you all today. I would like to extend a special thank you to Professor Donahue. Professor Donahue embodies all what it means to be a leader. She always brings out the best in her students, and even with her big heart, you can always expect a little bit of tough love along the way. My time in the School of Kinesiology was a testament to the work she's put in with me over the 4 years. So, class of 2020, I hope this speech gave you a little bit more closure and an opportunity to look back on your 4 years and think about all the small things that got you to where you are today. I know the big house will be waiting for us.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculties, and my fellow graduates. My name is Chang Liu. I'm currently a research assistant at the Center for Sports and Policy in the School of Kinesiology. With great honor, joy, and pride, I come to you today to look back on the years we have spent together and the legacy we have made. Einstein said, "Education is what remains after one has forgotten everything he learned in school." Here's a question for you. During the years at U of M, what change have you observed about yourself makes you feel most proud? Let me share my story. 3 years ago, I traveled a long way from Guangzhou, China, to come to Michigan. My expectation on this study abroad journey by that time was nothing but to earn my master's degree in sports management. 3 years later, I found that I got a lot more than just acquiring knowledge in sports. I was encouraged to step out of my comfort zone, to give a try on everything I'm curious about. I took classes offered by different schools to broaden my knowledge and skill sets. I worked on consultant projects and research to get a taste of industry and academia. I also got chances to connect with some of the leading figures in the industry to develop my professional network. All of this has forced me to reflect on myself. What do I value? What is my passion? What is my dream career, and how can I get there? It is here at the University of Michigan, at the School of Kinesiology, that I saw the world of sports unfold, and eventually realized that there are a lot more opportunities down the road than I expected there would be. This is my story. What's yours? There must be something irreplaceable left to each of us from our time here, not just the freezing winters and some of the nation's worst roads, right? I would like to thank my parents for their constant support, both emotional and financial. My achievement today would not have been possible without their unconditional love. I would also like to specifically thank my mentor, Dr. Mark Rosentraub, for his help in my study and my life. It is his endless support that finally turned the girl who used to feel inferior and insecure into a confident, ambitious, global-minded individual with a strong passion for sports venue development. Becoming a Michigan Wolverine is what I will be forever grateful for. Over the past 3 years, I've never felt that I was left alone because I come from a different culture with very different beliefs and backgrounds. I saw more common ground than conflict, more respect than arrogance, more curiosity than judgment. Of course, this inclusive environment we are enjoying right now should not make us forget that elsewhere in the world, discrimination, inequality, and poverty still persist. I always believe that as human beings, our futures are interconnected, regardless of where we are from. Nelson Mandela said, "Sports has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does." My fellow kinesiology graduates, no matter what major you are in, sports management, movement science, athletic training, or health and fitness, it is time for us to carry on a leader's and best legacy, being the change we would like to see in the world and making sport a force for good. We have all gone through a remarkably difficult year. I understand how frustrating it could be to miss one of the best traditions of U of M commencement, entering through the tunnel and walking onto the field at the Big House. However, don't forget that the Big House is not only at 1201 South Main Street, but it is also here, deeply rooted in our hearts and has already become a part of us. We are no longer students at Michigan, but we are lifetime Wolverines. From now on, whenever you feel lost in life, think about the good old days at U of M. Think about the moments that made you feel grown up. Believe it or not, those wonderful memories have already empowered us with all the faith and courage we need to move forward. Wherever you go, go blue.
Hi, everyone. My name is Liz Sibilski-Enselman, and I'm the chair of the Kinesiology Alumni Society Board of Governors. On behalf of the entire board, congratulations on your graduation. It is my honor to welcome you as a member of the Kinesiology Alumni Society. We hope that you all continue to be strong, loyal, contributing alumni in the years to come and stay connected to the School of Kinesiology through its program-specific LinkedIn groups and Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram feeds. Many of you have received direct benefit of alumni networking, connections for jobs, and internships. In fact, I've already met many of you via social media, networking events, and emails. I'm sure you understand firsthand the value of these golden alumni networking opportunities. Career service support is an essential component of the Alumni Board's mission and the School of Kinesiology's Career Development Center. I urge you to take advantage of the University Alumni Association. Enroll online to receive all the benefits. You are now part of the largest living alumni family. On behalf of the entire Kinesiology Alumni Society, congratulations to you, class of 2020. Go Blue, and welcome to the Kinesiology and University of Michigan Alumni Societies.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here to celebrate our graduating students. My name is Olivia Van Dyne, and I'm the president of the Kinesiology Student Government, an organization that strives to improve the kinesiology student experience. It is my honor to present the 2019-2020 Students Excellence in Teaching Awards. Our first award winner is graduate student instructor, Miss Alyssa Mamini. Our student said, "She is one of the most caring and smartest teachers that I've had here. She always clearly and slowly explains the material and then makes sure that we understand everything that we are doing. She's always willing to answer questions and meet with us outside of class to go over things. She's a very comforting presence and really understands her students and is so effective at giving advice and making students feel like it's going to be okay. Our second award winner is lecturer Miss Kathy Kern. Our students said she not only does a great job communicating and teaching important information, but she also creates a fun learning environment that makes the subject matter even more interesting. A 3-hour class could crawl by, but she makes it interactive, gets the students up and moving, and makes it a fun atmosphere to be in. She has a passion for teaching, and this encourages students to be passionate about the subject as well. She truly cares about her students and is one of the best assets to this school. Our third award winner is Clinical Assistant Professor Dr. Pete Bodery. Our students said he's extremely welcoming, loves to support class discussion, and encourages the curiosity of students. He gives us a lot of freedom to explore the material in ways that interest us the most. He's always willing to further explain topics for clarification and works hard to ensure that the whole class is engaged. He always has personal anecdotes about his research and funny stories to share that keeps everyone attentive and upbeat. He is the GOAT, and I wish all my professors were like him. Our fourth and final award winner is Assistant Professor of Clinical Practice, Dr. Tom George. Our students said he is an excellent teacher. I always look forward to his class because he brings such a good energy to the classroom, and you can feel his passion for the subjects, which is unlike any other class I've taken. He taught me things I didn't know that I didn't know, and drove me to have a deeper passion for sport business. Difficult, but only to push students towards their best selves. One of the professors who makes it worth showing up to class. I could not be more thankful for him. Congratulations to our 4 award winners. Thank you for your teaching excellence.
Greetings. My name is Greg Carty, and I'm the Associate Dean for Research. Research makes up an integral part of the academic experience in the School of Kinesiology, and we encourage our students to take advantage of the many opportunities available to them throughout their studies. For example, graduate and undergraduate students may complete a thesis while working closely with a faculty member on a specific research problem. Indeed, working with these students is one of the great pleasures of serving on the faculty in kinesiology. I would like to take the opportunity to acknowledge these students who completed a research thesis last year. Vinud Balandran completed a master's thesis entitled, "Does MRI Affect the Recovery Trajectory of Student Athletes Who Have Sustained Sports-Related Concussion?" Griffin Feinberg completed a movement science honors thesis entitled, "The Comorbid Interaction of Clinical Depression and Concussion on Reaction Time and Postural Control." Jacob Wexler completed a movement science honors thesis entitled, "Community Violence Exposure and Cortisol Awakening Responses in Adolescents with Overweight and Obesity." Congratulations, Vinud, Griffin, and Jacob. Now, for the moment you have all been waiting for, the graduates themselves. Kinesiology confers degrees in the following areas: Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science. We begin with the granting of our doctoral degrees. Each faculty advisor will read a synopsis of their student's dissertation project and accomplishments.
Jeffrey Burns' dissertation is titled, "Runners as Biomechanical Systems, New Approaches to the Spring Mass Model." His research develops and applies innovative methods to analyze the movements of runners to better understand biomechanical characteristics related to performance, health, and injury prevention. Jeff received his bachelor's and master's degrees in biomedical engineering from Michigan. And prior to beginning his doctoral work in kinesiology, he worked as an engineer in a variety of roles, including within the university's Department of Orthopedic Surgery. He also competes professionally as an ultra-marathon runner. During his doctoral studies, he placed 5th in the world over the 100-kilometer distance twice in 2016 and 2018. Jeff's scholarship has been published in numerous high-impact journals, including the British Journal of Sports Medicine, the Journal of Experimental Biology, and the Journal of Applied Physiology. He has been recognized with several prestigious awards, including last year's American Kinesiology Association Doctoral Scholar Award. And his thesis was an honorable mention for Brackham's University-wide Distinguished Dissertation Award. After 9 years, 3 degrees, and 258 credit hours at the University of Michigan, Jeff has enthusiastically continued his research here as a postdoctoral research fellow within the Exercise and Sports Science Initiative. Congratulations, Dr. Jeff Burns.
Allison Lutsky's dissertation, titled The Effects of Exercise on Factors Regulating Adipose Tissue Expandability, focused on exploring novel ways that exercise modifies the structure and function of fat tissue. This outstanding series of studies helps advance our understanding about how exercise works to improve metabolic health, and identified some new targets that can be used in the treatment or prevention of obesity-related diseases. Allison is an exceptional scholar. She received a highly competitive fellowship from the Canadian Institute of Health Research to support her through most of her training here at the University of Michigan. Allison also was a 2019 recipient of the Novo Nordisk Postdoctoral Research Fellowship. This very prestigious honor supports Allison for 3 years of postdoctoral training at the world-renowned Karolinska Institute in Stockholm, Sweden, where she's currently conducting research on factors related to improving metabolic health and obesity. Allison is passionate about her research and her science, and she carries this passion with her into the classroom. I often receive tremendously enthusiastic feedback from the students in her classes about how effective of an instructor she was. This enthusiastic feedback was confirmed by Allison receiving the School of Kinesiology Student Teaching Award. I have full confidence that Allison is well on her way for an outstanding career as an independent researcher and an exceptional educator for the next generation of scholars in exercise physiology. Congratulations, Dr. Lutsky.
Joshua Michael Leonardis. Crystal K. McGregor. Robert Paul Elliott Sroka.
Please join me in once again congratulating our doctoral graduates. Doug Tribou, the voice of Michigan Radio's Morning Edition, will now announce the 2020 master's and bachelor's degree graduates.
Elijah Adams. Henry Adams. Samet Adekoya. Clayton Alaga. Alexa Marie Alonso. Reed Alper. Catherine Burke Andrews. Gabrielle Antockley. Brian Applin. Austin Assad. Adam Audette. Shuan Ba. Landon Michael Bailey. Tori Baldwin. Vinod Balendran. William Ballou. Isabel Baracco. Jacob Barraway. John Bartman. Leo Batali. Christopher Bonner. Nicole Benson. Jack Berkey. Brooke Bertan. Daniel Bianchini. Brianna Bigelow. Monica Blazovic. Jillian Bloom. Alyssa Bolin. Christian Bolin. Gian Bonello. Nina Bordeaux. Michael James Bradshaw. John Brennan. Crystal Brinker. Jessica Burke. Suzanne Marie Cardosi. Dashel Karickner. Jeffrey Carr. Callie Kassab. Alexa Chapman. Ilana Char. Maria Chavez. Morgan Chen. Shichi Chen, John Christides, Billy Earl Cobb Gully, Charles Coburn, Andrew Cohen, Lauren Collard, Marcus Cook, Cammie Cooper, Claire Costa, Mason Koch, Paige Crittenden, Andrew Crouch, Jessica Cummings, Michael Thomas Curran, Samantha Darman, Connor Doherty, Austin Davis, Michael Davis, Alyssa Delahunt, Christopher Delaney, Jacqueline Duluth, Sansara Deshpande, Jacob Diamond, Montana Diener, Mason Dominowski, Natalie Douglas, Brandon Drent, Darren Kate Drittel, Michaela Duggan, Patty Dunbar, Gabriella Dyrick, Lauren Dysars, Lars Constantine Eckenroth, Connor Edmonds, Emily Nicole Elliott, Jordan Elliott, Natalia Engel, Riley James Engstrom, Thomas Essack, Michaela May Essenmaker, Curtis Fang, Luke Farmer, Griffin Feinberg, Michael Feldman, Emma Lauren Fellows, Henry Ferber, Grant Floto, Corey Flynn, Marina McBrien Freeberg, Brian Freshia, Gennaro Dagan Folano, Kayla Gagne, Molly Garrett, Catherine Elizabeth Gatt, Wesley Gowell, Spencer Gilbert, Marlene Gingras, Maddie Jo Goblerch, Alex Goldstein, Dorothy Goldstein Stahl, Roberto Gonzalez, Dylan Goodman, Jerry Goosenberg, Megan Lynn Gordon, Liliana Gorsuch, Eli Grabelski, Sydney Grant, Ethan Grayeb, Cole Michael Greenspan, Louis Grodman, Sophie Groves, Aaron Guy, Kiefer Haffey, Julia Hall, Isaac Harding, Danielle Harkavy, Megan Hellenthal, Michael Hershenhorn, Katie Hettenbach, Lyndon Hines, Elise Antoinette Hornberger Rocca, Lawrence Horowitz, Catherine House, Jordan Howcroft, Lydia Xu, Shifeng Hua, Sarah Victoria Hurst, Brent Ito, Madeline Jackson, Jasmine Jeffers, Hui Zhu Zhang, Anders Johnson, Harley Johnson, Joshua Johnson, Brian Johnston, Hassan Kaleem, Daniel Aaron Cantor, Jack Kaplan, Samuel Kassab, Caitlin Keel, Kayla Faye Keen, Abigail Keeson, Leona Joyce Keller, Allison O'Brien Kennedy, Eleni Kiusis, Remy Lee Klugman, William Knoll, Maya Kohavi, Scott Kowalski, Alexis Kraniak, Vanessa Kraus, Madison Kulik, Riley Kuznicki, Kyle LaCroix, Emma Lynn Lambert, Clayton Alexander Lauba, Amy Lautenslager, Hayden Levine, Jenna Lee, Laura Lee, Woo Suk Lee, Samantha Rachel Levin, Dion Lewis, Rosanna Lee, Drew Stephen Lind, Chong Liu, Peter Loomis, Lauren Elizabeth Lopez Maurer, Dwyer L. Lochran, Sydney Lovins, Beatrice Ludovica Lucchesi, Griffin Luce, Evan Manuel, Adam Margolis, Elena Margulis, Allison Nicole Marsh, Jessica Danielle Martin, Amir Mashni, Stephanie Mathamel, Jenna Ella May, Emma McLean, Sarah Kathleen Meath, Keanu Medina, Megan Masojadek, Matthew Meyerink, Anthony Michael, Daniel Nathan Michaels, Danielle Miles, Molly Miller, Juan Jose Mitchell II, Anderson Molzon, Darius Moore, Sophia Mordini, Sean Kazuki Mori Carroll, Caroline Morton, Catherine Mousel, Jacob Murphy, Alexandra Murray, Avery Myers, Carl Myers, Sansita Nandakumar, Brittany Nielsen, Jonathan Douglas Nord, Bruce O'Brien, Bo O'Connell, Carmel Ophir, Margaret O'Hara, Manuel Ortiz, Vikyathi Palurla, Anisha Pancholi, Rahi Patel, Kyle Patmore, Austin Patterson, Caroline Sienna Pearson, Kimberly Pearson, Brandon Penoyer, Hannah Perez, Brooke Perez, Sarah Perigo, Avish Persal, Brooke Pierce, Jacob Pincel, Molly Pizzelli, Brandon Powinski, Manning Plater, Alexander Francisco Porte, Alyssa Price, Jacob Perman, Skylar Pyle, Aaron Chiu, Chenjaya Chiu, Leah Quinn, Radhika Ranganathan, Isabella E. Rios, Heidi Rittner, Hayden Robbins, Jack Kane Roberts, Cheyenne Robertson, Paula Rodriguez, Caitlin Michelle Rosenbaum, Owen Rothman, Alexander Ross Rudy, Haley Ann Rowe, Alec Roy, Griffin Rubin, Brett Rudnitsky, Brendan Sanders, Ethan Sasek, Jackson Schluning, Matthew Schmidt, Cecilia Schmidt, Jalen Paul Schrader, Andrew Seeley, Dov Seifman, Alan Seltzer, Cheryl Ann Setlock, Amanda Shah, Kumresh Sharma, Paulina Shenchenikova, Mary Virginia Shook, Amelia Simpson, Bridge Singh, Sarah Marie Servio, Orion Sue, Andrew Slipe, Kathleen Starr, Charles Start, Logan Steffies, Samuel Stone, Xiaofu Su, Joshua Sullivan, Bo Teal, Madison Tenhopen, Luke Testani, Leslie Phelan, Aiko Thomas, Grace Thompson, Sarah Thompson, Samuel John Thrutchley, Gail Tupin, Jacob Trachtenberg, Jocelyn Transu, John Turner, Madison Uden, Christian Gabrielle Urania, Maria Uribe, Erica Van Buren, Andrew Vastardis, Ashley Nicole Vissers, Amanda Vogel, Sydney Wace, Brian Walker, Kyle Walker, Ya Jie Wong, Zichen Wong, Cameron Ward, Will Warmouth, Catherine Waskey, Jennifer Weeks, Olivia Wellington, Sydney Wetterstrom, Jacob Wexler, Brandon J. Whitmore, Joshua Wilk, Lauren Elizabeth Wilkie, Noah Willett, Nathan Williams, Paige William, Amanda Beth Wilpon, Cameron Wing, Chloe Wiseman, Marin Wisniewski, Moses Jeremiah Wolf Polgar, Jared Wolf, Sophia Grace Woodhams, Jamaric Woods, Fred Wright Jones III, Justin Wu, Ning Xu, Drenyi Xu, Erica Yasuda, Tiffany Yu, Kevin Yoon, Yue Yu, Jeffrey Lowell Zackham, Justin Zach, Yinan Zhang, Shira Zisholz.
Graduates, if you put your cap and gown on today, your tassel should have been placed on the right side, signifying that you had not yet graduated. On behalf of the Board of Regents of the University of Michigan and the faculty and staff of the School of Kinesiology, I congratulate you on your graduation this evening. Please move your tassels now from the right to the left. Well done.
Congratulations, graduates. As a fellow Michigan graduate, I know that Ann Arbor will always be your home away from home, and you will forever be a proud part of the history of the School of Kinesiology and the University of Michigan. You have joined the largest team at the University of Michigan, nearly 600,000 alumni throughout the world. May you always uphold the excellent tradition that defines Michigan graduates and the Michigan difference. Again, on behalf of the faculty and staff, thank you for enriching our lives, and good luck and congratulations to you, the class of 2020.